Hey guys, and welcome to another one of the Stoke City episodes. So welcome to episode number 4 of this season, number 2. And today we're going to start off with a roundup of the last few games because I want to move this series on. I played a few games in Europe and a few games in the Premier League, and you're about to find out how we do. Before we get into those games, remember to smash a like on the video. Let's go for over 1,000 likes on this episode for another episode later on today. But let's get into it. The first game of this roundup session. Right, time for the first game of this roundup session. We're going to start off with Hull City as the first game, and hopefully we can win a few more games in this roundup. So I think we've got 4 games to come in this roundup. A lot of points to be made, and hopefully we can get through in the Europa League as well. We're going to start off here with Hull City, and we come so close in the first few minutes there. Bojan, who nearly scored like it did against West Ham, it was very similar to that, and nearly made it 1-0. But in the second half, it changed because we went ultra-attacking, left so much space, and Aluko just delicately chips over the goalkeeper, and Butland had absolutely no chance. And Hull City ran away with the game and 1-0, and that's not the start we wanted, but now it is time to focus on Europe. So now we're going into the second game in the group stages against Rapid Vienna, and we started off how we finished off against Hull City because we conceded after only 4 minutes into the game, and it's a defence splitting pass there from the midfielder which led us to losing this first goal, and I think that's nuts on the back of his kit there. But anyway, let's move on. Bojan cuts in the left hand side here, 26 minutes in, goes past one more defender and then smashes it past the goalkeeper, now making a 1-1, and it's all to play for in this second half. And that's a great goal from our key man, our talisman, of course, Bojan with the goal. Look at that, it's too easy, and he cuts in past and smashes it past the goalkeeper. So now we can get a second goal because we had all the momentum in this first half. Shaqiri cuts inside and it's actually off the post, and a great save as well. Sanchez picks up again here, and the defensive blocks come in and we can't get the goal, and that should have been 2-1. I don't know how Shaqiri missed that chance, but in the second half we continue to press and we finally get the chance here. Shaqiri does a great job here, he cuts back inside, passes it into Arnautovic, and Arnautovic makes it 2-1, and all the goal scorers in the world, and Arnautovic scores. He's barely played in this series, but finally turning up and actually doing something. But then Vienna got a chance here. What a shot that is. It came off the crossbar. Butland had absolutely no chance, and I don't know how we got away with that. But we go away with a 2-1 win. That makes it up for the Hull City game. And let's just move on to the next game of today's episode, because that wasn't our best performance, but we still got the win. And here we are into another home game versus Watford. So this time, can we win at home? Because that Hull City game was not one of our best. We did actually create some decent chances, but when there's stuff like this happening, when you're just getting 3 penalties like that, we have to win this kind of game. It's Garlo, the striker, getting back to try and make the tackle, and that's why strikers should not come back for in that kind of position. So Shaqiri is going to step up to take the penalties. He's going to score, and he does. So there we are. It makes it 1-0. The easiest way to score in the game. Obviously a penalty, making it 1-0 only 24 minutes into the game. So let's continue now. Shaqiri on the ball. Finds Bojan. Bojan cuts inside past the defender. Finds Shaqiri again. But that's a great shot, but cannons off the post, and that should be 2-0. Shaqiri and Bojan, my 2 highest rated players in the team. Not sure about best players, but linking up so well there. And in the moment of madness here, Aurelio Gomez, who's had terrible moments over the year in real life, makes one of the worst mistakes. I don't know what he was doing. Did he think he had more time than he actually did or something? I'm not too sure, but at least a goal. And Ibrahim Afellay, who scores, the most unlikely scorer, who's barely really featured this season and last year, who is probably going to be leaving at the end of the season, makes it, was it 2-0 in the end? So a dominating performance against Watford. We're now going to try and continue on with that, try and consolidate our place near the top of the table. So we have a shot here, and it's a fantastic shot, hits the goalkeeper, and counts as a McCarthy own goal. That is the worst start for Palace. You can see when the names are going across the screen at the bottom, that's when you know it's an early goal, and the team was just asleep. So it's an easy chance now to get a few more goals here. Sanchez with a shot off the post, this time doesn't come off the goalkeeper, and luckily for them, it wasn't 2-0. But we go into the second half now, and we start really dominating this game. As Sanchez, you can just see here, this is the ultimate counter-attacking goal, because Mbula finds Bojan here, keeps going down the wing, he goes inside, and you can see the ball over the top here to Sanchez. Amazing control past the defender, and an amazing finish past the goalkeeper, making it 2-0. And as I said before, guys, that's why Sanchez is my captain. So we're now going to go for another goal here. Another poor mistake from a very tired Palace defence, and it finds Berahino in the middle, and I think that might be a second goal of the season, which is mental. I think this guy contributes a lot, but he's not scoring goals. So maybe it's time to buy a new striker. But that's how the game finished. We'll talk about that later on in today's episode. But a 3-0 win versus Palace finishes off a decent performance in this highlights. We are back now and we're still in top of the table. 10 games into the season, we're still doing so well this season. So we do have a bit of bad news. Before we go into this game, Sauer's got suspended. And secondly, you might have noticed Guy wasn't featuring much because he's out for 4 months. And he picked it up in, I think, the second or third game. So without our best left back, and pretty much our only left back. But our first game of today's episode is going to be against the newly promoted Cardiff City. If we win this game, we stay top of the table. Simple as that. 2 goals this season, and that is so good. So 10 games in, we've had 8 clean sheets so far this season, I believe. And it's all down to that guy, Jack Butland. But we're now into the first game of today's episode. Cardiff City are the team. And should we win this game, we do go top of the table. We stay at the top of the table. So let's get into a good start. And I need Berahino to score goals. Only 1 goal so far this season. Yes, he's been good, but he just needs to score. And then he's an all-round striker. Early chance here. Oh, it's a good header. Oh my God. What's just happened? Oh, first game of today's episode. Cardiff City have taken the lead. Dips over the goalkeeper. When he took the header, I thought maybe it's going over. Or maybe Butland will get there. But it just looped over him. Kind of lobbed it over him with his head. And Butland couldn't get there. Sanchez now. He's not really featured much so far. Berahino can do well here. It's Berahino. He has to score that chance. Not even a deflection. He should have scored that. Win it back again. Sanchez out to Shaqiri. Let's get something going here. Shaqiri's just able to cut inside. And he's still going. Goes into Berahino. It's saved. Must be the goal. And it's offside. I can't get the goal. Charlie Adam, I think, got the last touch. Berahino's shot. Should have scored again. I don't know how we're 1-0 down, let alone we should be 2-1 up at this point. Berahino, he's doing well so far. Berahino strikes and Berahino scores. He finally puts one in the back of the net. And you know what? It's the hardest chance he's had, but I don't care. We're back into the game. Charlie Adam, Boyan making the run. He's got through. Oh my God, it's a goal kick as well. How many chances do I have to miss before I actually score? Charlie Adam, Berahino able to turn, get the ball through. This is great. Oh my God, Sanchez. This free kick, I knew it, but we're playing so well. What? How many deflections does it want to take? I thought we dealt with the ball. Sorry I wasn't talking, but Cardiff City have gone and got the lead. It's just one of those games. One of those games. It's always against the newly promoted teams as well. I always have this. Like, how many chances do we want to clear the ball away? First of all, nutmegs Bartra. And it somehow finds a way through. I don't know why our team are playing offside as well. I don't know why, but Butland's questionable there. Maybe could have got to it. It's a good finish, but why are we losing this game? Adam, Shaqiri making the run. He's got past. He's doing so well. And it's Berahino in the middle. And it's off the crossbar. And that sums up this game. And there goes the full-time whistle. So finishes as a 2-1 loss. It's just one of those games, but it comes at a time we don't need it. So Cardiff do walk away with a 2-1 win. A game we easily should have won, but we didn't take our chances. Okay, we're now into November, and we've got a 4th game in the Europa League. And I think I'm going to sin this one, basically because we're pretty much qualified into the next round. So the menus are so slow today, but I will show the table because so far we've been so good. So we have played 3 games, we've won 3 games, we've got 7 goals scored, 2 goals conceded, and the nearest team are 3 points behind us. So I'm going to sin this game and hopefully we can get a win. But if I get a draw, I won't be too disheartened. So it's 2-0. It's not looking good. I did send our weak team, but I think this will be our first loss in the Euro League. So there is a game as well later on in today's episodes. Another game in the Euro League. And I probably have to play that game so we do make it through. But that is disappointing. So I send that game because I do want to move on with the season because I just want to see where we can get in the Premier League. We now got Liverpool as the second game of the live games of today's episodes. We should win this game again, but of course last year when we played Liverpool, we lost this fixture, so maybe it'll be different this time round. Liverpool in 19th place so far this season, 7 points from their first 11 games. They're having a shocker so far this season, but knowing us, we'll probably go on and lose this game. That's not going to happen. We're going to try and win this game and try win it well as well, because our last game we didn't dominate, we did have the chances and we should have won, and that's cost us. But if we do win this game, we go back to top of the table. Right, they're not picking up Bojan. Why not? Ball goes into middle. Header comes in, but it's saved by Mignolet. Kira comes short this time. We cut back inside, looking for Sanchez. Okay, it's Berahino. Berahino. We could get a chance here. Goes firmly to Sanchez. Saved again, but this is a pressure we had against Cardiff. It's just, can we actually score? That's a great bit of play. Goes into Bojan. Cuts back inside. It's still going. Oh my god, I messed it up again. Did you see Lovren, by the way, sliding for nothing? Like, my god, what a skill from Bojan right there. Wrong ball. Imbula. Play the 1-2. Imbula. Oh, it's so good, but we're just missing that final shot. Like, that was so good from Imbula. That's going to be a red card as well. I've just taken out their defender because for the last 10 minutes they've just been wasting time. And it is a red card. Imbula's been sent off. It's so frustrating just watching them pass it in the corner flags. So that is a stupid tackle, but we should have won this game. Free kick comes in. Milner with the ball in. Oh my god, if that had just been even worse. Is that Balotelli, I think, for Liverpool? What is he doing? Was it Balotelli? No, yeah, it is Balotelli. So Balotelli's come back. It's just not really gone our way in this game. We were so good in that first half, but we're our own wrongdoing at the moment. We're just not playing well enough. There is something to take away from that game because we're now back into top of the table. We have gone ahead of Chelsea. Yes, we've just drawn that game, but we have gone back to top of the table. And I'll take that. So now it's just about trying to get or consolidate our place at the top of the table. Our next game is against Aston Villa. Like, yes, there are shambles in real life, but I can never beat them in this game. But this time we are going to beat them because we've got a draw and a loss so far in today's episode. We played well in both of the games. We just need a win to show for how well we have played. So here we go, guys. Time for the final game of today's episode. Aston Villa are going to be the final game, and I need a win to finish off today's episode. I want to consolidate the place at the top of the table, and we have played well in today's episode, so we deserve a win against Aston Villa. Missed tackle there. Zogbia with the ball in. Butland does well to get there. Here goes Bojan again. Into Sal. He shoots. And he scores. Sal has scored one of the goals of the season on his weak foot, which gives us the lead. We've been dominating possession so far. It's just we haven't had shots. And that's been the story so far in this game and the episode as well. We finally have taken a shot with Sal. And that's what happens when you shoot. You score. And I didn't expect that from Sal. Off his weak foot. Off the post. Unsavable there. That's a fantastic goal. It was great play. Goes out to Glenn Johnson. He's starting to play some good stuff here. Sal in the middle. Might wind up another shot. Oh, Sal with the goal. That's 2-0. And it's like he's the new Sanchez. What a fantastic strike. Bojan. Early cross in. Goes to Shaqiri. And it's Cancelo getting forward. But it's wide of the mark. We are playing some great stuff in the second half. We can get another goal here. They've really overcommitted. It's Berahino over to Renato Sanchez. Should be the third goal. And Sanchez gets another goal in a fantastic debut season. That's 3-0 and on our way back to the top of the table. Aston Villa put the ball in. Sal does not get rid of it. And Aston Villa do get a goal back. Now that's poor defending. And I'm annoyed because we are so good in defence. We've conceded, I think, 4 goals this season. And we shouldn't be conceding goals like that. We win the game in the end. It's a fantastic 3-1 win versus Aston Villa, and that's going to be the end of today's episode. If you guys have enjoyed today's episode, remember to smash a like on the video and leave a comment down below what you thought of today's episode. There's so many games in today's as well, and hopefully you guys did enjoy it. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.